Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City. This is part of the investment specialist videos that I'm doing, the 12-part series, to kind of help you out just a little bit about investing in real estate and the details that you need to know. Now, I'm going to start out with something very specific to Oklahoma City, but maybe you can relate to this if you're in a market similar to ours. You know, Oklahoma City has been a very linear market. In other words, if I take a timeline from 2000 to 2018, then our market has been very, very steady. Even in those bubble years when things melted down, Oklahoma City just had a normal recession. We flattened out a bit, but we really didn't lose value. Our land value stayed the same. Our developers didn't go out of business. So it's a very, very steady market. So I want to give you 4 parameters that I find important about Oklahoma City and about why, even if you don't live here, because honestly, most of my investors are outside the state of Oklahoma, about why you should be here. Now, one of the things I really love about Oklahoma City before I get into this is that we're very much an under-the-radar market. You know, I've seen Phoenix, Las Vegas, Austin, Atlanta, Orlando, markets of that nature get oversaturated because it's the cool place to be. It's the place you ought to be. It's where you read about in the LA Times, the New York Times, Financial Times, and everywhere else. I'm really happy that we go below the radar because I really want to see a control of supply and demand here. I want more demand than supply. But let me tell you about 4 factors that I think are extremely important about why our market is good and why people are investing in Oklahoma City. Now, number 1, you need population growth for a good rental market. Oklahoma City for the last 4 years has been in the top 10 in the United States, metro areas over 1 million in terms of its growth. Usually about number 9. Now last year I think we went up a little bit because our growth was at 7.6%, which put us at 1.373 million in what we call the metro area. Now I've seen statistics like from the census that says by 2020 they expect us to be over 1.5 million. And so that is really positive growth that we should continue on with. Now, secondly, you need job growth and you need good jobs. So for instance, we have Boeing that's going to have roughly over 3,000 employees before they get finished. Amazon is just moving into our market. No, we're not going to be H2, but we may have as much as 1 million square feet of Amazon space for fulfillment center and for package centers. And some of these are nice jobs, $8,000 a month jobs, which goes a long way in Oklahoma City. So right now, we increased our job growth last year by 8.5%. Again, one of the highest in the United States. Now, the third factor is always going to be the cost of living. So, for instance, just to give you an example of cost of living, I have a car that I don't like to put ethanol gas into. You know, that added that's 10 or 15% of your gas is ethanol. I don't think it's good for the car. But even with buying higher priced non-ethanol gas, I'm paying $2.57 a gallon at the pump. It'd be a lot cheaper if I did ethanol. That is just one of the ways that we're below the cost of living. Certainly food, transportation, and of course the fourth part of any good investment market, which is affordability. You know, Oklahoma City is a linear market, so it's never been a boom and bust type market for a long, long time. As I said, for the last 18 years, it's been consistent. So even though we are appreciating, it is just a nice, slow, steady growth. And that means that as our rents increase because of the other factors, then even with a little bit increase in price, we're really having not only a banner this year, but I'm expecting a banner year in 2019. So Oklahoma City is a great place to be. It's a great place to invest in real estate. We have a turnkey setup. We own the property management company. We're allied with great lenders, with great insurance people. And so if you want to invest in Oklahoma City, love to talk to you about our opportunities. This is Joe Pryor of the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.